Welcome to the Diagnostic Launch Planner for Targeted Therapies. Start by selecting a framework from the wheel on the Diagnostic Launch Planner homepage. You can see the framework page is divided into title sections, which ideally should be opened and explored in the order they are displayed. Firstly, open the Introduction section. The introduction has a brief description of the framework and a video that covers the framework's key points, goals, and objectives. You're now ready to enter the Overview section. The overview is built around critical key business questions, followed by one or more case studies which aim to answer that particular question. You can see that any case studies you have previously viewed are grayed out. You can open a case study by clicking on it. Each case study is comprised of short slides, so use the navigation buttons at the top and bottom of each slide to read through at your own pace. Now open and read the Framework Insight. This will give you a snapshot of the critical considerations for this specific framework. When you have finished with the overview content, you can move to the Deep Dive section. The Deep Dive section is again built around key business questions, with more focus and detail this time, that are followed by one or more case studies which aim to answer that particular question. The Deep Dive section can also contain work tools, which you can click and use. Each work tool is different, so read and follow the instructions shown. You also have access to recommended resources. This section is divided into two categories. Firstly, recommended reading, where you'll find relevant documents and links to further useful reading material. And secondly, external links which can take you to helpful websites. There is also a short quiz where you can test your understanding of the framework. Click on Take the Test Now, answer each question, and move on to the next. Along with your score, you'll see a recommended action. You can retake the test or view all your test results to date. You can now go back to the Diagnostic Launch Planner homepage and enter the next framework. Look at the quick links or move on to the Get Planning level. When you switch to the Get Planning level, select a framework from the wheel. Take another look at the introduction video or go straight to the In Focus section. In Focus contains key business questions that are answered and supported by case studies and previous launch examples, also in the form of case studies. Once you've completed the In Focus section, you can look at the additional questions. These are additional questions relating to your diagnostic launch that you may wish to think about. Next comes the Workstreams section, containing the essential work streams relevant to diagnostic launch planning using a slideshow format. Click to open a slideshow and use the navigation buttons at the top and bottom to load the various slides. You may also find work tools here that are relevant to the framework. These help you to understand specific aspects of launching a test alongside a therapy. Open the work tool, if available, by clicking on it. Each work tool is different, so read and follow the instructions shown. You are now ready for the Shortlist of Actions section. This section contains actions that need to be carried out as part of the Diagnostic Launch Plan. Your next step is to enter the checklist section. The checklist contains categorized items that should be considered, understood, and carried out as part of the Diagnostic Launch Plan. You can also download the checklist as a PDF or Excel sheet to help with planning. So let's go back and look at the Quick Links drop-down at the top of the page. Click on the Case Studies link. This provides an accessible list of all the case studies used in the Diagnostic Launch Planner, but you can filter them by framework. Next, expand the Quick Links section and click on the Key Business Questions. You will see all the key business questions from each framework, and again, you can filter your search. The Quick Links section also contains a link to the most popular items from any framework. You can see how many times they have been viewed. When you click on the editor's pick, you'll see a list of recommended reading and items specially selected by the Launch Planner team. The next quick link is for expert insights. These are illuminating opinion pieces written by industry experts that focus on a wide range of developments in personalized medicine. Finally, by clicking News links, you'll have access to recent stories from the world of personalized medicine. So let's return to the homepage where you can begin your learning and launch planning journey.